Welcome once again. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we're talking on something that is very, very important. We'll be talking on sacrifice today. Now, I've come to realize that many people think that without sacrificing, they can achieve something in life, and which is very, very wrong. If you do not sacrifice, don't expect to achieve anything in life. The great people you see out there today, they actually had what is called sacrifice. They sacrifice their time, they sacrifice many things that they had to let go because they want to achieve that great place in life. Now, what is sacrifice? Sacrifice simply means you going out of your way to get a positive result. You putting in all you got just to get a positive result. Look at the Bible very well. Sacrifice means offering to God that which is desires of you. Matthew 6 verse 33 is an example of sacrifice, and simply means what you can get from sacrifice. If you are devoting your time to God, if you are seeking God first, automatically, if you are sacrificing everything you have to God first, definitely everything that you want will actually come to manifestation. Now, if you look at the life we are today, many youth out there, many people out there, they don't want to struggle. They just want everything to come to them at a platter of gold. And when everything begins to come to a platter of gold, you do not value it because what? You do not know the importance of that particular thing. You don't know what it means. You don't know what the hardship is that you had to pass through, the struggle you had to pass through before you got to that particular, before you got that thing that you actually desires. But when you begin to sacrifice, when that thing comes, you value it more because well, it took you time. It took you time to get to that thing. You left your comfort zone to get to that thing. You left everything that was important to you just because you wanted to push forward to get a particular thing that you have achieved. Now, if we look at the story in the book of Luke chapter 19, from verse 19, look down 1 to 25. Now, we're talking about a man who had a servant or had servants, and each servant, when he wanted to travel, he gave the servant something. He gave one 5 talents, he gave one 2, gave one and said, okay, trade with it. When I come back, people are going to give me reports. Now, look, study those people very well. Now, the one that had 5 talents, you know, said, okay, he already gave me 5, let me relax. No, he went ahead to sacrifice. He took out time to invest with that 5 talents, and he got extra 5. The one with 2 also did the same thing, but the one with 1 was lazy and was like, after all, my oga, he does not, he always report me doing so. He buried it. Now, when the master came back and called them, the one who first 5 talents came and said, you gave me 5 and I had to trade. I sacrificed and I got extra 5. The one with 2 said the same thing, but the one with 1 said something, said, I did not trade with it, I hid it, and this is what you gave to me. Now, the master was angry, and when he took it from him, he said, take it from him and give it to the one who was invested more. Now, in order for you to achieve something in life, you must learn to sacrifice. Nothing comes easy in life. Don't sit down and tell yourself that manna will fall from heaven, my dear. Nothing will fall from heaven. It is what you study, it is what you sacrifice for that you get in return. You cannot plant an orange and you expect to be reaping corn. It is not possible. You cannot plant granite and expect to receive cassava. It is what you plant that you harvest. It is what you sow that you reap. So you learn how to sacrifice. Sacrifice is very, very important. You do not, if you want to be attaining something great in life, if you want to stand at the peak of your destiny, you must learn to sacrifice. Don't sit down, fold your hands and tell yourself, I can achieve this. Without sacrificing, you cannot achieve anything in life. Look at the story of Abraham very well. Abraham sacrificed beyond limits. He don't look at him and said, okay, I could not make it, I'm a friend of God, I should relax like that. No. He sacrificed. He went beyond his imagination. He went beyond his own profits. He went beyond his comfort zone to get what he wanted. And at the end, there was a result. When you sacrifice, things begin to turn out to become work for you. When you sacrifice, start doing the positive things out of what you are sacrificing for. It is only when you sacrifice that you get a positive result. It is only when you leave your comfort zone to push beyond your limits, that is when you get what you are seeking for. You do not seek and tell yourself, I will sit down here, I am comfortable where I am. And you expect your situation to change. You expect a next level in your life. It is not possible. But when you begin to sacrifice, when you begin to strive towards your goal, that is when you start getting a positive result. When you begin to strive beyond your limits, that is when you begin to get a positive result. Don't sit and tell yourself, I am okay where I am. I am going to get to where I am. If you keep saying things like that, you will remember where you are. But when you stand up from your comfort zone and tell yourself, I don't want to be here, I want to get to this particular place, and you sacrifice to that place, you leave your comfort zone, you make that aim. You start bringing that there is a positive change in your life. Gradually, you start attaining that place that you want to be. You start getting to that place you want to be. Many people that are out there that are actually that we start hearing today that are actually making it in life. They don't just sleep in their bed and made it one day. They don't just sit down and relax and said, okay, I can make it. They pushed beyond their limit. They were having that mindset of I can make it. I can push forward. I am ready to sacrifice my time, my attention, my zeal to get what I want. You don't have to sit down there and tell yourself, I am okay where I am. You need to push forward. I don't know what areas that you look at yourself and said, I need to get to this thing, and you are feeling reluctant, you feel as if I cannot make it. You look at yourself, you have this low self-esteem. It is time for you to start boosting your esteem, boost your self-esteem. When I tell people, I said, even if everybody believe in you and you do not believe in yourself, you cannot achieve it. But if nobody believes in you and you believe in yourself, you begin to achieve something in life. So stand up from your comfort zone, look at a greater future for you, and beat your limits. That is the only way you can achieve it in life. So that is going to be the end of today's class or today's meeting or today's study. We're going to be ending it today. Please don't always forget to go to comment, and always subscribe to my channel. That is the way we can help each other.